10-week countdown, July 29th.
For a new world order, the food crisis that is looming across the world.
The nation deals with inflation and high food costs.
Using that grain as a weapon by threatening to worsen current food shortages.
The specific date of July 29th is a date to look out for. The day it might be too late to prepare for what's coming. New documents reveal occult United States plans for apocalyptic scenarios, preparing for what's coming since the 1950s. The CDC Zombie Preparedness Guide, predictive programming of grid-down scenarios and zombie apocalypses, is in the mainstream consciousness. We all remember how the ill-prepared reacted savagely to the supply chain issues with food and toilet paper, leaving the elderly screwed. Just imagine when it comes to actual survival with food and water. What will the ill-prepared do? Why is Bill Gates purchasing massive amounts of farmland? Do you think his investments are showing us what's to come? Michael Burry investing into water after the 2008 recession after predicting it? The mainstream media has been warming up the general public's subconscious mind through repetitive warnings of coming food shortages and supply chain issues consistently for months now. Experts in the commodities market have been warning us for much longer. Now, a very sophisticated woman, an expert on these situations, have warned the UN of a seismic event in 10 weeks of massive shortages of wheat to happen. Before we start, it's empowering to be self-sufficient and not a victim. And do not be dependent on big tyrants and big corporations for your livelihood. It is important not to react to these world scenarios that seem to be engineered, in my opinion. It is better to respond, not react. A simple way to prepare is get yourself and your family some food storage. I have been stocking food storage for years. Click the link below. It supports this channel and gets you prepared, gets you some before it's too late. This very sophisticated person warned the UN Security Council of a seismic event, that the world has 10-week supply of wheat left. We have not seen global insecurity since the Shemitah year of the financial crisis of 2008, and we are now in the Shemitah year again, which always has big financial consequences and world events to come during the 7-year cycle. Red flag warnings of fires and droughts happening worldwide. Food processing plant fires happening at more than a usual rate.
This food processing plant went up late last night.
Fertilizer cost at all-time high, and this shortage happened before the war. Even if the war ends, it won't clean up the mess of inflation and global food insecurity. Jif peanut butter recalled. Gas prices are way too high, and it takes diesel to do a lot of these planting and transporting. China bought 1/3 of the world's grain and stored it into containers. This is why we had a shortage of containers. Then coincidentally, they shut down Shanghai, which is the home of the busiest ports in the world, for the world.
Residents in China's financial hub say they're going hungry.
Out of nowhere, we're hearing about bird flu. And now there's rising concerns on egg shortages. Inflation is rising. This will affect if we can even purchase food. It's a slow rise inflation. We get plenty of warning before it happens. As we see, food is becoming more expensive with less in the box. Billionaire Mark Cuban has been warning people to buy products before this gets higher months and months ago. Wheat and corn are not just food. They are used for plenty of other products like toothpaste, alcohol, shampoo, and much more. We can see the house of cards is about to collapse, but most of society is getting drunk for the holidays.
Americans heading to beaches, crowding campgrounds, and filling up flights and freeways, but the holiday getaway is getting more expensive.
So why am I cautious of the date, July 29th? Well, the warning we got for 10 weeks would be somewhere towards the end of July, the same time Elon Musk said the recession will hit during the summer solstice. The occult numerology of this date, July 29th, it will be the 210 day, leaving 115 remaining, which has the two numbers 201 or 51 in it. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We have gone over this countless times. These two numbers are pattern recognition to worldevents.com. We accurately predicted an event to happen on April 12th because of these numbers. This date is connected to destruction of the First Temple and the Great Potato Famine in Ireland. Does not surprise me now that Bill Gates is a large potato farmer supplying the French fries to McDonald's and bacteria products for the future. It's also scary that Soylent Green took place in the year we are in now, 2022, where there was a global food shortage and people had to eat mystery meat, which turned out to be humans. The Economist magazine has predicted the future so many times with its cover, and now they are predicting a food crisis with skulls on the corn. The issue released this year was an occult will with Xi versus Biden. Is this why movies from the 80s like Top Gun to promote the war for the petrodollar is now being released again for the war for the microchips with jet fighting? Being released, and we see the 15 symbolism as it has 150 million profit in the opening. This occult will on this Economist magazine means that we're going into the summer solstice of Litha, June 21st. Elon's birthday's coming up too during these times, and he'll be turning 5'1". This is where the ritual Burning Man comes from for the summer solstice, sacrificing a mock effigy of a man, where billionaires go to partake in strange events to have spiritual experiences. Then we go into Lammas, August 2nd, for the first harvest, where in ancient times they would sacrifice a bull. Could this be the bull market? We saw the tiger and the ox commercial for the metaverse. When we decoded Elon, he was portraying Jupiter, and Jupiter turned into a bull. Could Elon be the bull to be sacrificed? The Simpsons predicted in an episode with Elon that he would bring a recession and an assassination attempt on him. And that episode equaled 51 when you add up the numbers. Even Elon has been tweeting about his assassination and Illuminati secret society tweets. We'll be entering Leo, the lion, tiger. We're in the tiger year. Elon tweeting the tiger that things are about to get nuts. So what are your thoughts? Are we heading into a food crisis? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share this video out. Click the link below for the opportunity to get you and your family some food storage before